The story begins, and in the very first scene, a place called Heavenly Sect is shown, where a man is standing and speaking. Raising my head, I look at the bright moon. Lowering my head, I think of my old home. There he is. The prince is reciting poetry again. Not only is the prince extremely gifted in cultivation, but he also has such endowments in poetry. Such a good poem, just hearing it stirs my heart, but it's clearly daytime right now. Where does this bright moon come from? Why does it sound a little pretentious? What does a newcomer like you know? Exactly. How can someone like you judge the literary talent of the prince? You must be a hater. I didn't mean it like that. Stop. We're all disciples of the same sect. How can we damage our relationship over such a trivial matter? Are you all right, junior sister? I'm okay. Thank you, Prince, for your concern. He is so gentle. The prince's hand is so warm. It feels just like holding my father's hand when I was a child. You don't look familiar, junior sister. Are you a new disciple? He is so close, and even his breath is so warm. What do I do? I can't look straight at him. My brain has turned to mush. I can't think clearly at all. Yes. I am. I see. Feel free to look for me if you have any problems. I live on Hidden Cloud Peak. Thank you. By the way, what is your name? Lee Rulin. If the prince doesn't mind, please call me Rulin. Rulin. A pretty name. I'll remember you. And remember, come find me at Hidden Cloud Peak if you have any problems. The prince actually called her directly by her name. Damn it. Getting jealous will just make me ugly. It is said that the prince started practicing Q/ from the age of 3, formed his core at the age of 6, and was accepted as a disciple by the Ancestor of the Heavenly Sect at the age of 12. I thought him to be an indifferent man, but… Prince, are you actually a gentle person? Father, it seems that your daughter has already found her biggest benefit in joining the Heavenly Sect. Hidden Cloud Peak, this young master can charm countless girls with a little effort. It looks like the pattern of those feel-good novels I read on Earth in my past life prove effective in this world as well. If things continue like this young master will conquer the entire Heavenly Sect. No! Even the entire world will be nothing difficult. Ho, my Chunibya spirit is getting fired up. I am detecting misconduct from the host. The system issues a warning in light of the host's improper behavior. Please pay attention to your image and do not behave in ways that harm the procurement of favorability. Host. System, you're too heavy-handed. That's right, this seemingly harmless little creature isn't the old man in the ring, but instead my system. I, Lin Fan, am a reincarnator. When I was born, I caused a strange phenomenon in the sky and alarmed people everywhere. That is, a holy child has descended from heaven. The gods have truly blessed my heavenly sect. It is said that in ancient times, stars reincarnated on Earth with innate talent for cultivation. I've only read about it in ancient books. I didn't expect it to be true. This child's potential is limitless. He may even become an emperor in the future. I have decided to take him in as my disciple and appoint him as the prince of the heavenly sect. At first, unlike other reincarnators, I had no memory of my past life. It wasn't until recently that I regained the memories of my past life and realized my identity as a reincarnator. Before that, I was just another 5-year-old child wholeheartedly thinking only of cultivation. Master. I broke through Chi-talking training. And at the age of 12, I was accepted as a disciple by the Heavenly Sect's Ancestor as an exception. From now on, you will be my disciple. Is that the Ancestor? She should be. I once saw the Ancestor when I was 8 years old. I regained the memories of my past life about half a month ago by overestimating myself and blowing up a cauldron while practicing alchemy. Only then did I realize that the small child who had always been guiding me in cultivation was actually the system's avatar. Increasing the favorability of others? That's easy. Alright, system, stop making such a racket. Check how much favorability I just gained. Also, bring out the rewards. Don't even think of going back on your word. You were quite cute when you were little. How did you become so practical after recovering your memories? You've got a lot of nerve saying that. I always thought you were the old man in the ring when I was little. And you didn't even help me in recovering my memories either. Is it that funny to play your host for a fool? Isn't that all to help temper the host? It's not a good thing to excessively rely on the system. Fine, the total amount of favorability you just gained is… Hold on. This Leroyland's favorability instantly became 100. She's the first person to have reached 100 favorability towards the host. I suddenly have a good idea. System, what exactly is the favorability system? Listen up. The favorability system is a system where the host receives system points when gaining favorability from a person, which can be exchanged for goods in the system store. So that's how it is. But, in addition to random capture targets, the system may appoint capture targets according to the circumstances. The host will receive ample rewards if he's successful, but will be punished by the system if he were to fail. Punishment includes but is not limited to losing all points, the system's destruction, the disappearance of a certain body part of the host, etc., etc. Wait a second. Losing all points and the destruction of the system is one thing, but making that certain body part disappear as well is going too far. These rules were definitely made by you. I was talking about your hair. What did you think I was talking about? Besides, my rules are the law. Just like this. This is the first mission given to you by the system. Please complete it earnestly, host. Wait a minute, I think I found a loophole. The penalty of losing all points won't matter if I just use up all my points now. I'm a genius. No, host. You are too naive, I forgot to tell you, but before you complete the mission, the system will temporarily close the system store, and the host won't be able to consume any points during this time. You despicable system. How about it? Have you thought of a target to conquer? Please note that to reach a favorability of 100 or more, you need to become friends, or more than friends, with the other party. I haven't decided yet. That said, the only cultivators at or above divine transformation stage in the heavenly sect, excluding the third-generation disciples, are the sect master and elders. The sect master and elders are a big no-no. A relationship beyond friendship. Wouldn't that mean a romantic relationship? Not to mention a romantic relationship with a sect master or an elder? That's too bold. No. Romantic relationships are a big taboo in the heavenly sect. Even if I'm the prince, I'll probably still be killed at the hands of the sect master. In that case, I can only start with the third-generation disciples, but most third-generation disciples have left the sect to gain experience, and only one remains in the heavenly sect. Wait a minute. That's right. There's him. Chin Feng, a third-generation disciple of the heavenly sect. He has a public reputation for his excellent character, and has overall responsibility of all chores within the sect. My relationship with the guy is not bad, and he's a man, so I won't need to consider a romantic relationship with the sect master or elders if I become friends with him. He is simply the perfect target. Each month, I have to submit a cultivation report to my master who's in seclusion, and this report is handed over by Senior Brother Chen. Although Senior Brother Chen is very busy, I can always meet him face to face at that time. The problem is, however, that he is simply too busy, and I won't have much time to interact with him. I've got it. I'll write a letter expressing my favor, hand it over to Senior Brother Chen, and then gradually become sworn brothers with him. With that, I'll be able to perfectly complete the mission without violating the heavenly sect's ban on romantic relationships. I really am a genius. Wait, I've never written this kind of letter before. System, can you teach me? A while later, System, are you sure it should be written like this? Of course, please don't doubt the system's knowledge. I feel like I'm constantly being tricked. Luckily, I didn't write Senior Brother Chen's name down. Otherwise, if someone saw the content of this paper, they would think I was gay. Forget it. What are you doing? Ugh. It was clearly written so well. I'll go to sleep and figure it out myself tomorrow. Has Xiao Fan not woken up yet? Today is the 7th day of the month. I have to submit his cultivation report to the Ancestor on this day each month. The Ancestor is in seclusion for cultivation, and the time to meet her is limited. I cannot wait any longer. Forget it. Xiao Fan probably overslept from working too hard. I'll get it myself. Just like I thought. It looks like Xiao Fan already finished writing it but just hadn't had the time to seal the letter. Forget it, I'll just present it to the Ancestor like this. This is Dash? What is this paper underneath the cultivation report? Is it also meant to be given to the Ancestor? Wait a minute, this letter. Xiao Fan actually has such thoughts about the Ancestor. Xiao Fan is the honorable prince. Although he's a rash junior, it's understandable for him to have such thoughts. This is no small matter. I must immediately report this to the Ancestor, and wait for her to make a decision. Just as planned. Heavenly Sect's Forbidden Area, Celestial Pillar Peak. I believe it's already been more than 3,000 years since I entered seclusion, and only on the 7th day of each month do I have the time to look over some of the sect's numerous affairs and intelligence of the outside world. But the intelligence has been getting duller and duller lately. It's all about mundane matters. It's a complete waste of my time. The Clear Sky Sect is one of the 8 great immortal sects of the righteous path, and Zhuge Ling is the Clear Sky Sect's most outstanding disciple in the current era. Just imagining the sight of those old fellows from the Clear Sky Sect jumping up and down in anger after such a scandal is a sight to behold. Fortunately, my heavenly sect has long since established a rule against intimate relationships. Otherwise, if such a scandal were to happen here, I would never have the face to appear in public again. Today's cultivators spend more and more time playing around. Reading this much senseless information almost disturbs my Tao heart. Just what is the sect's intelligence department doing? Can't it collect some useful information? Among the 3 founders of the heavenly sect, my second brother was the most talented, but he was troubled because of a woman. When he advanced to Emperor Realm, he became afflicted by internal demons, resulting in his death. And eldest brother once said, "Without a woman in my heart and a sword in hand, I shall naturally become an immortal." In the end, he gained enlightenment using the sword and became an immortal. Soon after second brother's death, I created a rule against love to prevent my heavenly sect disciples from becoming troubled. Although, I wasn't understood and bore a lot of criticism for it. But how could they know I was only doing this for their sake? So they wouldn't waste the optimal time to cultivate. Forget it. Let's take a look at the information inside the sect. Reporting to Ancestor, Disciple has made some progress in cultivation recently and successfully broke through Almighty Realm, reaching the 3rd stage of Immortal Foundation. Li Kursin, it looks like choosing Xioner as the sect master was the right choice. In just a short 100 years, she broke through from Divine Transformation Realm to Almighty Realm, and now she has even reached the 3rd stage of Immortal Foundation. Her potential is unlimited. With Xioner in charge of the Heavenly Sect and Fanner as its rising star, even if I ascend to become immortal in the future, the Heavenly Sect will be able to stand on its own without my protection. I almost forgot. I should take a look at the report submitted by Fanner. As expected of a holy child who has descended from heaven, his talent is even more outstanding than Xioner, and he's much stronger than even my master was back then. Fanner is our Heavenly Sect's most outstanding disciple. He will definitely ascend and become an immortal one day, protecting our Heavenly Sect for millennia to come. I will have to pay more attention to him in the future. What is this? Did Fanner write 2 reports? What exactly could be written in this one? It looks a bit crumpled. What? It turns out to be a thank you letter. I never expected Fanner to be good at complimenting others. Wait a minute, why does this sentence? I have been greatly admiring you since I saw you for the first time as a child. Sounds so strange? How can he say such an immoral line as, I wish to lie down with you and share a joyous night? How utterly disrespectful. Not to mention this. Sharing a bath to treat each other with decency. What decency? This is the complete opposite of decency. Hold on. Second brother once left a similar letter in my room. That letter resembles this one a lot. It was a love letter he wrote to the woman he was secretly in love with, which I returned to second brother after I found it. Wait. Could this also be A love letter? I never expected Fanner to have such obscene thoughts for his master. How could my heavenly sect's most outstanding disciple fall into depravity like this? No! I have to come out of seclusion as soon as possible and end this ill-fated relationship. I have to get Finder back on the right path. Messenger, Lin Fan's room. Why is my bedroom door open? Has someone been here? Nanny? Where is the cultivation report I wrote? Could it be Senior Brother Chen has come by? That Senior Brother Chen of yours came by while you were fast asleep. By the way, I conveniently let your Senior Brother Chen take away the letter the host threw away yesterday in order to assist the host. What? System, are you trying to kill me? I threw that thing away for a reason. You little dash. Tell me the truth. Did you do this on purpose or by accident? It was on purpose. I provided a bit of suspense to better reflect the difficulty level of the mission. I really admire you, Sixth. Luckily, that letter wasn't signed, so it's unlikely for Senior Brother Chen to mistake me for being gay. Should I tell the host that I exacerbated the situation? I'd better not. Given the host's personality, he'd probably pack up and run away if he knew the real situation. Prince Lin Fan, receive this order. The Ancestor has summoned you. The best way to deal with a difficult situation is to face it head-on. You can do it, host. Celestial Pillar Peak Mountain Path. If Master wanted to see me, she only needed to let me know. So why am I being escorted by the Shadow Guards? I am the Prince of the Heavenly Sect, not some criminal. Dear brothers, I wonder what the Ancestor has summoned me for. Could you tell me the reason? We Shadow Guards only follow orders. We do not care for reasons. Please walk a bit faster, Prince. Wow. As expected of the Heavenly Sect's most mysterious department. Even the way they speak sends a chill down your spine. Reporting to the Ancestor, Prince Lin Fan has been brought here. Let Fanner in. You may withdraw, yes. My master has always been reclusive. Even though we have a master-disciple relationship in name, my cultivation techniques have basically all been taught by the sect master in place of my master. Come to think of it, the last time I met her was 2 years ago. Disciple Lin Fan greets master. No need for formalities. Get up, Fanna. Master has something to ask you in person. After not seeing him for 2 years, Fanner seems to have matured a little and appears even more handsome. Wait a minute. What am I thinking? Master, are you feeling unwell? You can summon your disciple back some other day if Master is feeling unwell. Please don't hurt your body. Your master has already reached a realm where she is immune to diseases. How could I possibly feel unwell? That's true, it's all because of the strange stuff you wrote. But Master, what is it that you wanted to ask me in person about? Was it really necessary to make such a big scene just for us master and disciple to have a private talk? He's still playing dumb. How have I never noticed this guy's talent for acting before? Stop making fun of your master, Lin Fan. Do you know? Hold on, it might backfire and affect Fanner's stout heart if my tone is too stern. Besides, Fanner is young, inexperienced, and at the age of experiencing love for the first time. It is normal for him to make mistakes in such matters. As his master, it's my duty to find out what Fanner's true thoughts are. He might just be acting on impulse. Do I know? Do I know what? Why did you stop mid-sentence, Master? What your master wanted to say is, do you know? Do you know that today is my 3000th birthday? What on earth am I saying? Is that true? I can't believe Master is actually 3000 years old. My God! She totally looks like a young girl in her 20s. Those legs. That figure. That face. In what way does she look 3000 years old? So, what are your thoughts after knowing your master's age? I can only reason with him first and gradually persuade Xiao Fan to give up on his thoughts about me to solve this problem once and for all. Or has your perspective of Master changed? How is it possible? Master possesses the secret to looking young. Disciple admires Master even more after knowing Master's age. What? What do you mean you admire me even more? So that is how it is. Master must have called me here to teach me the art of preserving youthful looks. No wonder she's being so mysterious. You really don't mind your master's age? Could it be that Fana likes older women? What kind of kink is that? Although your master looks young, she is actually 3,000 years old. How could I dislike master? Age would never affect my respect for master. On the contrary, I am glad master could be honest with disciple. How could disciple dislike master when disciple doesn't even have enough time? Is master afraid of me calling her out for pretending to be young at her age? Master might not pass the art of preserving youthful looks on to me if I show aversion. I'm not that stupid. I must flatter master well and get my hands on that art for preserving youthful looks. Fine, I understand your true thoughts for master very well. Disciple will never change his mind. Quickly, pass the art of preserving youthful looks on to me, come. Wouldn't picking up girls be child's play after getting this ability? What kind of plot twist is this? That is crap. Don't tell me that. Lin Fan, do you know the consequences of violating the rules as a disciple of the heavenly sect? Could it be that my master thought I wrote her a love letter? That explains the conversation just now. I'm screwed. System, what the hell have you done? Thousands of years ago, behind Celestial Pillar Mountain Peak, senior brother has already ascended, leaving me alone to take care of the heavenly sect. Even though I'm only half a step away from becoming an immortal, this half a step may be a chasm I'll never be able to cross in my entire life. Sigh, becoming an immortal. Just what am I missing? Article 36 of the Heavenly Sect's regulation states that anyone who violates the Heavenly Sect's rules will have their cultivation abolished and get expelled from the Heavenly Sect. Lin Fan, as you are the prince and my disciple, I can give you another chance. Your master can forgive and exempt you from punishment for violating the rules if you realize your mistake and show remorse in time. Except that, the master will erase part of your memories afterward to prevent you from going astray a second time. Erase part of my memories? Wouldn't it be necessary to go through my memory first to do that? It's indeed possible with master's cultivation. Won't my secret be exposed if that happens? No. I definitely can't let the situation get to that point. I have no choice but to go all out. Forgive me? Master, am I, Lin Fan, the kind of man who easily shrinks back? My feelings for you won't disappear that easily. You might as well kill me now if you asked me to deny my feelings. You. What nonsense are you talking about? I'm not talking nonsense. Every word the disciple just said comes from the bottom of his heart. Master, have you ever wondered why your cultivation hasn't improved at all despite being in seclusion for over a millennium? Do you really? Not understanding the reason behind it? Reason? What reason? What does a divine transformation cultivator like you know? Stop talking nonsense. It's because you've never been in love. You don't know what love is. Love can provide infinite power to people. Because love is infinite. Love is infinite? But even if you love me, your master doesn't love you at all. Besides, how can we love each other with the large disparity between our statuses? You're having a pipe dream. It's a delusion. And I know that. I really do. It's me who is unworthy of you. But I have to say it. The sect leader suddenly summoned all of us, the disciples of the 3 generations. What major event has occurred in the sect? No idea. But when I received the summon message, I was in the middle of a battle with a Yuan-ing realm demonic beast, nearly evenly matched. I was close to defeating it. If it weren't for the sect leader's summon message, I might have already tamed a Yuan-ing realm demonic beast. Stop bluffing. You're evenly matched with everyone. Just 2 days ago, I saw you stealing the opportunity of Sword Sect's junior sister and getting caught by the Sword Sect people and beaten up. If it weren't for me saving your ass, you would have been done for. Sister Zhao, how can you tarnish someone's innocence like that? If it weren't for your interference, I still had a chance to retaliate against them. Seems like these 3rd-generation disciples have been through quite a lot. Dear disciples of Tianmen, you've all been working hard, with most of you still out gaining experience. The sudden summons to return is because our sect has some great news to share with everyone. Oh? Great news? Great news? It's not Junior Brother Lin and our Ancestor, is it? Oh my goodness! Awesome, Junior Brother Lin. Alright, I won't keep you in suspense any longer. Our sect's Ancestor has been in seclusion for many years, and at last she has broken through to the realm of the Great Emperor, on the verge of ascending to immortality. Our Ancestor has already sent word to me. They will emerge from seclusion today, and from now on, all third-generation disciples' training will halt. Our Ancestor will conduct teachings personally to enhance everyone's cultivation. Today, I've gathered you all to welcome our Ancestor's emergence. I hope all third-generation disciples will perform well and leave a good impression on our Ancestor. What? That rumored Ancestor is really emerging from seclusion? And going to teach us? They're considered the pinnacle powerhouse of the entire continent. The Ancestor? Apart from the sect leader and Brother Fan, no one has ever seen them. Are they male or female? Okay, you little kids, hold your excitement, the Ancestor is coming. The ability to turn spiritual energy into a rainbow, something only said to be achievable by immortals. What a terrifying cultivation level. Is that truly our Tianmen's Ancestor? Wow! The Ancestor looks so stunning. And Brother Lin Fan is quite handsome too. Disciple Li Kerson respectfully welcomes the Ancestor's emergence from seclusion. Respectfully welcoming the Ancestor's emergence from seclusion. Lin Fan, you? How can you be so disrespectful? We're all here to respectfully welcome the Ancestor, and yet you're still standing there? Well, I only asked you to gather the third-generation disciples. I didn't say you needed to welcome me with such grandeur. We Tianmen have never been bullied by formalities. Everyone, please stand up. Yes. Ancestor, forgive me. Did you hear that? Stand up quickly. Sheener. The disciple is here. You've done an excellent job. In my absence, Jiaovi managed Tianmen exceptionally well and haven't neglected your cultivation either. Master's praise is too kind. The reason for my emergence from seclusion this time is to lay a solid foundation for Tianmen before my ascension. I don't want Tianmen to decline in my absence after I ascend. Xiner, besides conducting my teachings, you should cooperate with the elders to promptly devise methods to elevate the disciples' cultivation. Also, even though training has been suspended for now, I don't want the disciples to neglect practical combat. Having been in seclusion for many years, I'm not adept at managing sect affairs. I'll still rely on you and the elders to take care of these matters diligently. However, if we don't engage in practical experience, improving combat skills requires interaction and sparring with other sections. Tianmen has always been assertive, and we've offended many sections. I'm afraid they might not be willing to cooperate. What are you afraid of? The energy of my breakthrough can be sensed by any powerful cultivator. Once those sects learn of my emergence from seclusion, who would dare to challenge us? You can rest assured and proceed boldly. Anyone who dares to provoke Tianmen or refuses to cooperate, I will personally deal with them. Yes, Master, I understand. Master, you truly exude dominance. By the way, there's Lin Fan, he's not exempt from this. If any third-generation disciple surpasses Lin Fan in cultivation, he'll lose his status as the Crown Prince. Any third-generation disciple who outperforms Lin Fan will be instantly appointed as the Crown Prince, and become my direct disciple. Nanny? Oh? Interesting. What does the Ancestor mean by this? Is he planning to put Junior Brother Lin on the spot? It's hard to. Don't worry, Brother Lin Fan. In Tianmen, there's only one Crown Prince, and that's you. I won't let anyone jeopardize your position. Linger will be your strongest supporter. Inside the Tianmen's Lingxiao Pavilion. Yanran, are you trying to make me a target of everyone? And those glances from the third-generation disciples? They look at me like I'm their prey. Stay composed. Fanner, I'm just giving you a chance. If you want to match up to me, it's impossible without improving your cultivation. You've seen the elders' attitudes toward you, haven't you? Indeed, my current cultivation level really doesn't match up with Yanran. If I show too much intimacy in front of others, it does make Yanran feel a bit awkward. Okay, I will become a young talent in this world, until one day, I will openly announce my relationship with you to everyone. That's right, you're the man I've set my sights on. Lin Fan, rest assured, as long as you're willing to work hard, with your talent and my assistance, it won't take thousands of years for us to reunite in the immortal realm. 1,000 years? While Yanran and I may have a significant gap in cultivation, as someone who has awakened the system, my starting point is incomparable to others. No, that's too long. Lin Fan, don't aim for the distant future. I seize the present. 10 years. That's sufficient. In 10 years, I'll ascend alongside you. In the immortal realm, I'll overcome all challenges for you. Fan or you, I'm serious, Yanran. Lin Fan, swear that if I can't ascend with you within 10 years, I'll perish and vanish, with heaven and earth as my witnesses. Yanran. I hope you can give me a little more courage. What? Courage? Stop talking and close your eyes. Alright, Tianmen Inner Cabinet, above is the plan I and the Grand Elder have devised. If there are no objections from everyone, we will proceed with this plan immediately. This is also the wish of our ancestors. For the training mission, I have no objections in that regard. However, concerning our participation in the ranking competition among the immortal sections, our disciples of the Tianmen sect have a mixed reputation, being seen as both righteous and unorthodox. They have always been disliked by both the immortal and demonic factions. Will these sects take advantage of this opportunity to strike back? Since we're selecting the future backbone of our Tianmen sect, sacrifices are inevitable. It's unavoidable. Second Elder, you need not say more. Since the Ancestor has given approval, I have no further objections. Secor Think Tiny Tone inform you about. What? I've reached out to the 8 major immortal sects, and while 7 are willing to cooperate with our Tianmen sect's disciples for their training, the founder of Qingyun sect, Jian Qingyun, has a history of conflict with our sect's founder and is unwilling to cooperate. In fact, is this true? But Jian Qingyun is also cunning. He understands that our Tianmen ancestor has reached the Emperor realm, so he's careful not to outright refuse. Instead, he's set up a ring at Qingyun sect, and challenged that if any of our Tianmen sect's disciples can defeat 3 of Jinjian sect's holy sons, he'll cooperate and grant our disciples access to a secret realm within Qingyun sect. Oh, interesting. Then let's see who is better, my Tianmen sect's disciple, or his Qingyun sect's disciple. Spread my command. Defeating the 3 grand holy sons of Qingyun sect is now a top-tier mission. If any disciple completes this task, then they shall receive an immortal origin pill and 1,000,000 spirit stones as reward. 3 days from now, within the jurisdiction of Qingyun City, under Qingyun sect's authority. Mother, look, another immortal is flying towards Qingyun Mountain. It's strange, why are so many immortals visiting Qingyun Mountain lately? Which one is this? I didn't expect that the 3 holy sons of Qingyun sect would possess such abilities. Prior to my arrival, 3 disciples from 3 generations of nascent soul stage attempted to challenge them, but all lost. Jian Qingyun, if you don't give face to the Tianmen sect, you're not giving face to Yanran either. Lin Fan, will meet your Qingyun sect's holy sons today. Kai Kun, the holy son of Qingyun sect, Chen Nong, holy son of Qingyun sect, Fan Qing, the holy son of Qingyun sect. Oh, I didn't expect people from Tianmen to still not give up. My disciples have already crippled 3 of their disciples, yet there are still ignorant descendants coming to their deaths? Lin Fan, the Emperor's son of Tianmen, is here today to meet the challenge. I ask for the guidance of Qingyun sect's holy sons. So it's Lin Fan. Finally, a disciple with some weight. This Lin Fan is Zhao Yanran personal disciple, just like you all, directly trained by me. As my own direct disciples, you must not allow me to lose face by being defeated by him, do you understand? We will never let down the honor of our master. What Emperor's son? I've been itching to meet him for a long time. Here they come. These 3 pretty boys have faces whiter than mine, they look like they have average fighting skills. You're the so-called Emperor's son of Tianmen? Immortal disciple ranks 8th. Among the top 10 disciples of the 8 major immortal sects, they merely call themselves holy sons. Yet you dare to arrogantly claim the title of Emperor's son. How presumptuous! Immortal disciple ranks 9th. Immortal disciple ranks 10th. Alright, who do you want to fight first? The 8th ranked Kai Kun, the 9th ranked Shin Nong, and the 10th ranked Fan Qing. I have admired you for a long time, my junior brothers and sisters. I have been grateful to you for taking care of me. Sorry, my schedule is very tight-packed. Take it. Limitless universe? Yanran, what is this? This is the cultivation method I comprehended during my seclusion. After my breakthrough, I perfected it. The grade of this cultivation method has reached the immortal level. Shiner and the elders have already formulated the promotion plan for the disciples of Tianmen sect, and I will once again seclude myself to refine the pills to enhance the cultivation of the disciples as rewards. Your current cultivation already surpasses your peers in the 8 great immortal sects, but there's still a gap in your technique refinement. Take the opportunity to delve deeper. Given your current level, understanding the 3rd form shouldn't be a challenge. Once you grasp it, you'll be unparalleled among nascent realm cultivators. Now, show your worth and don't disappoint your master. An immortal level technique? Could that mean I can instantly max out my cultivation with a max level technique scroll? Before arriving here, I employed a max level technique scroll to elevate the limitless universe divine technique that Yanran passed to me to its peak. After spending 3 days honing my skills, now, handling a few small fries like you guys is a piece of cake. Seeking death. Arrogant fool, dare to underestimate me, the disciple of Qingyan sect. The supreme martial art of Qingyan sect, the Kunshin embrace. Bring it on. What? After 25 years of training to master the Kunshin embrace to its peak, Brother Kun, taken down by this kid's single move? What an utterly domineering technique. Dare to be distracted in the midst of battle, go to hell. A disciple of the immortal sect, yet so lacking. The limitless universe technique Yanran passed to me is truly formidable. The 3rd style alone renders one invincible against nascent realm cultivators. The power of this 9th move is a complete downgrade for opponents of the same level. What? My 3 top disciples, in the blink of an eye. Damn it. In the end, am I going to lose even my disciples to that woman to be able to defeat my 3 disciples simultaneously? This guy's strength is probably among the top 5 among the disciples of the 8 great immortal sections. I refuse to accept this. I defeated 3 of Kinjalin's old man's disciples, so why has his favorability towards me increased? Could it be that the relationship between him and Yanran isn't simple? Oh well, I won't dwell on it too much. Mr. Qingyan, don't forget your promise. Tianmen Sect's Merit Hall, is that the merit monument set up by Yanran? To listen to Iran's teachings, one must exchange merit for the opportunity, and merit can only be obtained by completing tasks assigned by the sect or by improving one's ranking in the sect's competitions. This is the rule she set after emerging from seclusion, one I must also follow. Lin Fan, a disciple of the 3rd generation of Tianmen sect, has completed a heavenly task and will be rewarded with 1 immortal origin pill, 1 million spirit stones, and 100,000 merits points. It's actually a top-grade spirit stone that's worth 100,000 lower-grade spirit stones each. Tianmen sect truly lives up to its reputation as one of the top sects comparable to the 8 major immortal sections. Their generosity knows no bounds. With this immortal origin pill, my cultivation will advance rapidly. I'm currently at the middle stage of nascent soul realm. After taking it, I should be able to break through to the peak of nascent soul realm directly. The distance between me and Yanran is still too far. Sect leader. And the great elder? Why are you here? Lin Fan, you did a good job. You secluded yourself for 3 days to comprehend the martial arts. Turns out you were biding your time, and once you emerged, you accomplished a great feat, making a name for yourself among the 8 immortal gates. Does sect leader refer to my defeat of the 3 grand disciples of the Qingyan sect? Exactly, now you are the sole disciple within the sect to accomplish a heavenly level task. You truly embody the spirit of the Emperor's son of our Tianmen, displaying the demeanor of a great emperor. In that case, the outside world should also be aware that the disciples of our Tianmen are no less capable than those of the 8 immortal sects. I've been keeping you hidden from the world all these years, not letting you gain experience, fearing that your strength might be seems I worry too much. Although Lai Tianmen has Yanran in charge, compared to the 8 great sects that have stood for thousands of years, our foundation is still shallow. While our elite combat power surpasses that of any immortal sect, there is still a slight gap in disciple cultivation. Now, by defeating the Qingyan sect's holy sons, I've helped the sect leader save face. It's indeed a good opportunity to win favor, but I can't afford to appear too arrogant. Of course, having techniques passed down directly from our venerable ancestor, if I still can't match up to others, I might as well just knock myself out with a tofu block. Moreover, as the emperor's son of Tianmen, it's only Polo the repeating one sect. The sect leader and the elders have been overly generous in their praise. Humble and courteous, not arrogant about achievements. The disciple surpasses the master. This kid's future is immeasurable. The sect leader and the grand elder really buy into this. Haha, I'm just too clever. Another 60 points earned, just need 1,500 more to redeem items from the system store. Oh, Lin Fan, almost forgot to tell you, you now have 100,000 merits, which means you can have an audience with the Ancestor once, and have him lecture you for a day. As for how to use it, simply let a drop of your essence blood fall onto the merit monument, and the Ancestor will sense it. The next day. Danyang City is a city located 3,000 miles away from Tianmen sect. Yanran, this hairpin seems to suit you perfectly, how about giving it a try? Like this? Why do you keep giving people those odd looks? It makes them feel embarrassed. It looks intriguing over there. Come on, let's go take a look. Sir, you haven't paid tea. This a spirit stone. Let's bring it to the nearby immortal sects for exchange 10 taels d'Eve gold for each piece. Thank you very much. Fanner seems quite happy. Fanner exchanged the opportunity for me to preach for a day to allow me to accompany him for a day. Then I'll just spend the day with him. Big Eater challenge, hurry up, come quickly, Xiao Fan, it's getting late. We should head back to Tianmen. Let's leave after watching this, it's not even midnight yet. There's nothing here. Wait a little longer, it's almost here. Close your eyes first. Again? I won't fall for it this time. No, Yanran, you misunderstood me. Alright, I'll trust you one more time. Here it comes again, that thing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, open your eyes. How about it, Yanran? The fireworks of the mortal world have a unique charm, don't they? How about it, Yanran? The fireworks of the mortal world have a unique charm, don't they? I never imagined that the mortal world would have such a spectacle. Since I entered the immortal path at the age of 12, I haven't had contact with the mortal world for 3,000 years. Thank you, Fanna. I've had a really enjoyable day. Actually, I came up with the recipe for these fireworks and got a lot of people to help with the display, but let's not mention it now. It might dampen the mood. I just couldn't bear seeing you working day and night, making pills for the disciples' training rewards at Tianmen, so I came up with this idea to take you out and relax. Little fool, I'm not someone who can't stand loneliness. Just refining a few pills won't exhaust me. I also want to leave some heritage for Tianmen before ascending. But I'm happy that you have this thought. Oh, didn't expect the host to be quite capable, actually unlocking the favorability maximum limit so quickly. System, could you not be a third wheel at this moment? I'll just go back. Anyway, no one else can see me. Fanner, what are you mumbling to yourself there alone? Fanner, what are you mumbling to yourself there alone? Fool, you are still far behind. The cultivation requires steady progress and cannot be rushed. I see that you seem to have refined the immortal origin pill, and your cultivation has reached the peak of the nascent soul realm. But actually, this is not a good thing. In the coming time, you need to diligently cultivate your techniques. At least, you must reach the 5th level realm in the limitless universe technique before you can continue to break through. Otherwise, your foundation will be shaky, and even if you break through the realm, your strength may not necessarily improve much. Understood. The 5th level of the Limitless Universe technique. Well, actually, I've already reached the maximum level. I'll have to find a way to get Yanran to lend me some more techniques to practice. By the way, Yanran, there's something I want to ask you. What's your relationship with the founder of the Qingyun sect, Jian Qingyun? Why did he have a conflict with you? Jian Qingyun. Well, to be honest, I owe him an apology. He once pursued me, but I rejected him. At that time, I was solely focused on my cultivation, and we had some exchanges in practice, which led to a misunderstanding on his part. I heard that my rejection caused him to lose his focus on the Tao. He became unstable and failed to break through. It's understandable that he might hold a grudge against me. Wow! I never thought that old Qin Lin would still be my love rival. No wonder when I injured his 3 disciples, his favorability for me actually increased. It seems he still has feelings for Yanran. Perhaps he's intentionally causing trouble, just to get her attention. No way, I can't let that old man chase after my Yanran. I have to tarnish his reputation. I never expected such a thing to happen. Jian Qingyun's narrow-mindedness is truly surprising. Yanran, your decision to reject him was incredibly wise. Indeed. I didn't anticipate him still being caught up in these matters. But you've certainly defended our Tianmen's honor and haven't lost to his disciples. But don't be complacent. Jian Qingyun's most outstanding direct disciple is actually Zhuge Ling. She once held the 2nd position among the top 10 disciples of the 8 major immortal sects, with cultivation that rivals, if not surpasses, even that of the leader of the sect. Just a few days ago, Zhuge Ling and the young master of the 10,000 demon sect became Tao companions and were expelled from their sect, which gave you an advantage. Although Zhuge Ling was expelled from Qingyun's sect, her attachment to the sect runs deep. You defeated 3 of her senior brothers, so she might come after you with all she's got. In the near future, there will be a grand competition between the immortal and demonic faction to compete for the opportunity to explore the Thailand ruins. I've secured a spot for us to represent the immortal faction, but you may come across Zhuge Ling during that time. What? I'm not adept at dealing with women / I can't bring myself to harm a woman. Yanran, you have to help me out here. Give me some top-level martial arts techniques or something, so that I can protect myself. Don't worry, no matter what, you're still my disciple. I know you've always held back when sparring with female disciples. Being too gentle with girls is indeed your weakness. Qingyun sector previously promised that if a disciple of Tianmen defeated 3 holy sons of Qingyun sect, they would earn a chance to enter the Qingyun's secret realm once. Logically, this opportunity should be yours. However, the benefits of the Qingyun legacy for those at the peak of the nascent soul realm are limited, so I decided to give this opportunity to Jipping, your 3rd-generation disciple whose cultivation is just slightly below yours, as compensation. I'll still provide you with a martial art technique. Alright, Yanran cares for me the most. Wait a moment, Yanran, didn't you just say, has Xiao Jipping come back? The next day, Cloud Conceal Peak. Last night, I stayed up too late accompanying Yanran, and I'm so tired. But it was all worthwhile. Not only did it deepen Yanran's favorability for me, but I also gained a new martial arts technique from her. According to Yanran, the Divine Elemental technique was created by another senior ancestor of our Tianmen sect who has already ascended. It's a secret method that can rapidly boost one's strength in the short term. Before reaching the 5th level, it has significant side effects, so it should be used with caution. However, for me, it's no big deal at all. Haha, cheating feels great. Divine Elemental technique obtained. Woohoo! Liftoff is what it feels to be invincible. Lin Fan. Nanny! Who dares to kick the door of mine, the Emperor's son? Are you tired of living? Wait, this strength, so familiar. Could it be? It's her. What's wrong, Lin Fan? It's been years, your reaction speed has really become slow. Fuck, it really is her, Ji Ping. You haven't changed a bit, still greeting with such enthusiasm right off the bat. Yalvi indeed made some progress, but you still have a long way to go. Take this. Silly trick. Take this plinch. You got tricked. Heartless, destroying punch. You truly are a ruthless man, Lin Fan. I'm also a woman, why do you hit me so hard? Ji Ping, you've got some nerve saying you're a woman. We've known each other since childhood. I know every single hair on your body. A woman? You even dare to call yourself a woman? Don't pretend to understand anything about it, stay out of it. I thought after 5 years of experience outside, I could give you a hard time, but I didn't expect I still couldn't beat you. It seems that you have made considerable progress, Lin Fan. Ji Ping, the third-generation disciple of Tianmen sect. Ji Ping, you've been away for 5 years and you seem to have grown much stronger. That's true. While I might not be as advanced as you, I recently made it into the mid-stage of nascent soul realm. The experiences I've had outside these past few years have really broadened my horizons. Tell me about it. Let me think, where should I start? 5 years ago, I spent 3 days and 3 nights rushing thousands of miles along rivers, and captured an extremely precious golden sturgeon. Damn, you dare to oppose me, you little fish! Run, why aren't you running? Wow, you're quite daring! 3 years ago, in the Wanyao Mountains, I drugged a powerful ground dragon and stole a ground dragon egg from its nest. Hey, did you say drugged? So, the unidentified liquid on the egg, could it be? 1 year ago, I happened to meet a cultivator who was breaking through to the great power realm. While he was unconscious from exhaustion after the breakthrough, I plundered all the treasures from his body, even his Taoist robe. Because of this incident, the fellow chased after me for a long time. Damn! You're just a downright female rogue. And then, I secretly infiltrated the Yuxian sect and listed explosive talismans to blow up the restroom in the Yuxian sect's cafeteria. That's enough. Don't say anything. Not saying anything then. You've listened to so many of my stories, it's time for you to share your own. After I came back, I heard many rumors from junior martial brothers and sisters, saying that you were flirting around in the Tianmen sect. Is it true? No, it's all slander, all rumors. They defame me, purely defame me. Alright, just kidding with you, I'm not interested in knowing about these things. But I must remind you, romantic relationships between men and women are prohibited within Tianmen sect. It's rumored that this rule was set by our recently emerged ancestor. If you continue to mess around like this, be careful she doesn't strike you down with one palm. Should I tell her that I've successfully conquered that ancestor? Just joking with you, no need to be so tense. Do you really have a significant other? But don't worry, if that ancestor really wants to strike you down, I'll definitely protect you. After all, we are the closest of friends. Ji Ping, you really haven't changed a bit. Alright Lin Fan, although I'm happy to see you, I have to go participate in the secret realm trial arranged by the ancestor. I know this opportunity was originally meant for you. Thank you for giving it to me. I might be gone for a while on this journey. Let's meet again at the upcoming Immortal and Demon Grand Competition. Lin Fan, it's been years since we last met. You've become handsome. How did I not notice before? You were always a handsome guy. Hey! Wait a minute! This little girl is always so lively and passionate. Congratulations to the host for gaining favorability. Unexpectedly, there's still a pleasant surprise? Favorability of 50. I didn't expect Ji Ping, that little girl, to have such a high favorability towards me. I thought since she always enjoys battling with me, her favorability shouldn't be too high. Right, point small. I'm about to compete with the elite disciples of both the immortal and demonic faction. I'll need to see if there are any treasures in the system mall that can enhance my strength. I am determined to come out on top in this Immortal Demon Grand Competition, surpassing others with my skills. By doing so, I can move one step closer to Yanran. System, come out! Amidst a thunderous clamor, the system makes a dazzling entrance onto the scene. Enough with the cute act. Let's swiftly open the system mall and see what treasures are inside. I mean, can you be a little more gentle with the ladies, host? The system mall is open alright, you're of no more use. Just go cool off somewhere. Damn it, you heartless bastard, let me see what treasures there are. The one-day luck enhancement card seems to be luck-related, maybe useful in alchemy, crafting, or exploring, to boost luck. As for the permanent qualification enhancement card, it sounds like it enhances qualifications. But as for me, I'm already a prodigy with innate talent, so it seems rather pointless. The one-day cultivation copy card. What is it exactly? System, care to explain? The one-day cultivation copy card allows the host copy the cultivation of an individual with a favorability over 100, once. I see. Currently, the only individual with a favorability over 100 is Yenran. This could be a lifesaver. With Iran's formidable strength, purchasing the copy card seems like the most worthwhile option. It might come in handy at a critical moment. Survival comes first in the martial world. Don't worry about trivial matters. With this copy card, I'll feel more secure when showing off in the future. Good, I'll buy it. 3 days left before the grand competition. The Tianmen sect's third-generation disciples have undergone multiple selections. Among you four, including Ji Ping, are the elite few who have advanced their cultivation to the peak of the nascent soul realm. Immortal Demon Grand Competition begins. Our ancestors have secured 5 spots for us to compete. This event isn't just about the next 30 years' division of territory between the immortals and demons, it's also a prime opportunity to magnify Tianmen sect's reputation. What you have to face are all the top 50 people on the list of immortals and demons. Their strength is extraordinary. While Tianmen sect is undoubtedly powerful, our prominence has waned due to our ancestors' seclusion. This competition is not just about fighting for the immortal faction but also about upholding the honor of Tianmen sect. Therefore, success is not an option, you must win. Do you all understand? Yes, we got it. I, as a disciple, will surely uphold the honor of Tianmen sect. Let both sides witness the true power of Tianmen sect. Very good, please be careful on your journey. Let's go to Lishao City. Wait for me, Yanran. When I return victorious, I'll be one step closer to you. Sooner or later I, Lin Fan, will openly and honorably marry you. Fanner, good luck care on your journey. Fanner, good luck care on your journey. The main hall of the Crimson Demon Sect, Sect Master. You're here. Sect Master, you summoned us, saying there was an urgent matter to discuss. What is it? Elder Chixing, I've even polished my work on refining the Crimson Serpent 10,000 Souls banner. Sect Master, what is this urgent matter? Elder Qigong, please be patient, fellow elders. I understand that you all have important matters to attend to. If it were a minor issue, I wouldn't have disturbed you. Sect Master of the Crimson Demon Sect, Qi Qianyun, I believe you are all aware that in recent years, our Crimson Demon Sect has become a major force in the demon faction, while the Immortal faction has seen similar developments. This year there is an extra, Tianmen. Previously, there were 8 sects in the Immortal faction and 6 sects in the Demon faction. Now, it has become 9 sects in the Immortal faction and 7 sects in the Demon faction. This upcoming grand competition is bound to be full of variables. Sect Master, what do you mean? Elder Qilian, although our Crimson Demon sect is recognized as one of the major forces in the Demon faction, we have always been questioned by other sects about our foundation. In the previous Immortal Demon Grand Competition, our Demon faction suffered a crushing defeat against the Immortal faction. If our Crimson Demon sect can overturn the situation in this upcoming competition, defeating the Immortal faction in one fell swoop, we can achieve instant renown. This victory will firmly establish our foothold among the major forces of the Demon faction. Sect Master, rest assured. Our sect's young master is already ranked 5th on the destined to showcase his skills in the Immortal Demon Grand Competition. Elder Qigong, fool, our sect demands nothing less than absolute certainty. Don't forget, we are cultivators of the Demon faction. All those ethics and laws only serve to shackle the fools in the Immortal faction. They hold no power over us. Sect Master, are you implying that we should arrange for our operatives to ambush the Immortal faction prodigies during the competition? Elder Chixing truly lives up to being the right-hand man of our sect, really understands my intentions deeply. Exactly. It's assassination. The first battle for our Crimson Demon sect is against Tianmen sect. It is said that the Crown Prince of Tianmen is quite strong, having defeated 3 prodigies from Qingyun's sect on his own. His strength is likely sufficient to compete for a spot in the top 5 of the Earth Demon ranking, and even my son might not be able to secure a victory against him. I have already received support from Tianhua sect, the number 1 sect in the demonic faction, for this matter. You can rest assured and proceed boldly. We understand. We will not let down the sect master's trust. Suburbs of Yining City, Brother Lin Fan, where are we going? Yeah, Lin Fan, this direction isn't towards Linshao City. Before we set off, the sect leader instructed me to meet up with Ji Ping in Yining City first. Ji Ping departed from Qinjilin's sect and should be arriving soon. I see, then let's not waste any time and quickly meet up with Ji Ping. By the way, everyone, be careful along the way. Be careful? Brother Chen, what do you mean? The road to Qishao City is all under the control of immortal sects. Our Tianmen sect has become one of the 9 great sects of the immortal faction due to our ancestors' breakthrough. What is there to be careful about? You all may not know, but from what I've heard, the demonic sects are known for their treacherous methods. There have been several instances where they sent assassins to kill prodigies of the immortal sections. Now that junior brother Lin has made a name for himself on the prodigy list of 8 major immortal sects, he has surely attracted the attention of people from the demonic path, so we cannot afford to be careless. Senior brother Chen is absolutely right. After we meet up with Ji Ping, we will quickly head to Linshao City. No matter how bold the people of the demonic faction are, they wouldn't dare cause trouble at the sight of the immortal demon competition. Sister, how much longer do we have to wait here? Yes, sister, you've been pacing around for 2 days. If we don't leave soon and miss the time for the immortal demon competition, the Ancestor will blame us. So, are you saying that you think your Ancestor is scarier than me? No. No, that's not what we meant. Sister, we didn't mean it like that. It's just that the immortal demon competition is very important, and we can't afford any delays. Besides, aren't you also participating in the competition? That's why the Ancestor wanted us to go with you, but you. Don't worry, I'm just waiting for the people from Tianmen sect to join us. Once they arrive, we'll set off immediately. Let's check the time, don't worry, they should be arriving soon. Is this tigress really going to travel with us the whole way? Well, what else can we do? The Ancestor instructed us to accompany Tianmen sect's disciples and be cautious of assassinations from the demonic faction along the way. By sticking together, we can watch out for each other. I don't understand either. Wasn't the Ancestor always disliking Tianmen sect? How come after meeting with that Tianmen sect's Ancestor last time, there was such a big change in attitude? As for watching out for each other, let's not even mention that Lin Fan guy. Just talking about sister, she completely dominated us in the Qingyun secret realm a while back. I think we should be the ones clinging to them. Sigh, if only senior sister were still here, would we be in such a sorry state? This aura, they're here. Ji Ping. Well, who are the 3 besides you? Ji Ping, I missed you so much. Last time when you returned to Tianmen sect, you were so focused on seeing brother Lin Fan that Yoli didn't come to see me. I was lip-set, it's my fault. Please forgive me this time, okay, little Ling? By the way, Ji Ping, who are these 3? By the way, Ji Ping, who are these 3? Oh, they are my newly recruited disciples who are also participating in the Immortal Demon competition. Hey! At least introduce us properly. Now that everyone's here, let's not waste time and hit the road. Hey, why are you 3 here? Brother! Did you just notice us? Hey! Brother! Did you just notice us? Isn't this Kai Kun, Fan Qing, and Chen Nong from Qinjilin sect? Woo-woo. Finally, someone remembers our names. We are here on the orders of our Ancestor, to participate in the Immortal Demon Grand Competition along with disciples of Tianmen sect. When did Yan Qinglin change his nature? Wait, it's not related to Yanran, is it? However, having these guys with Lise might not be a bad thing. If we encounter that Qingyun sect's prodigy, Zhuge Ling, it could help ease tensions with them. The next day, the suburbs of Baiwei City. This place is Bale City, a list pass on the way to Linshao City. Behind Baiyu City, 100 miles away, is Wanjianmen, one of the 9 sects of the Immortal faction. So, our interception operation this time must be quick. Ruthless. Accurate. We must ensure a one-hit kill. The three of Lys are all elite guards of the Crimson Demon sect, with cultivation reaching the realm of great power. What could possibly go wrong against some inexperienced kids? Don't let your guard down. Even if the opponent is a genius among the immortal sects, though not our match, holding our ground against them for a while is not difficult. Exactly. What we fear most is not our lives being endangered if we alert Wanjian men for reinforcements. It's failing to accomplish the important task entrusted to Lys by the sect master. So, why in your saying is? Sneak attack. We'll ambush them. Catch them off guard. We must inflict serious damage on them at the first encounter, so they have no chance to call for help. That's a good idea. Then let's not waste any time, let's do it quickly. 3 hours later. Stop. Junior Sister Zhao, why did you suddenly stop? Is something wrong? Sister Yuehua? Junior Sister Yuehua has been training outside for many years, and she has a natural sense of wilderness. It seems she has noticed something. But I've already reached the peak of nascent soul realm. Even when I used my divine sense to explore nearby, I didn't perceive any threat. Unless their cultivation surpasses the peak of nascent soul realm. Not good. This is an ambush. Everyone, quickly disperse formation. Hey, what's going on here? Enough talk, spread out quickly. Wait for me, big sis. This is Brother Kuan. No. Damn it! Who the hell is it? Who killed my brother? Damn scoundrels! How dare you attack my little brother? I'll fight you to the death. Ji Ping, don't act impulsively. Senior Brother Chen, take Linger to the nearby immortal sect for help. The enemy might be assassins from the demonic sect. They're probably at a very high cultivation level. What? A very high cultivation level /P. No. I won't leave. Brother Lin Fan and Sister Ji Ping didn't leave, so I won't leave. I want to fight too. The situation is serious. Forgive me, Junior Sister Su. Senior Brother Chin, you take Linger and go first. I'll help Lin Fan and the others. Alright, be careful. The demonic sect members are cunning, and their cultivation level surpasses ours. Remember, saving your life is the most important thing. Understood, Senior Brother Chen. I'll entrust Linger to you. Junior Sister Zhao. Take care. You too, how long are you going to cry like girls? If your men, join me in avenging your senior brother, even though the enemy's cultivation is higher than ours, as long as we hold them off until the Wanjian sect experts arrive, they won't be able to escape. She's right. We disciples of Qinjilin's sect aren't cowards. We must avenge Brother Kuan. Cue it, I didn't expect someone among them could detect our presence beforehand. It seems the prodigies within the immortal sects aren't ordinary, no wonder the sect master is so malicious of them. The Chilean talismans made by Elder Qigong are powerful enough to kill someone at the great power level if caught off guard. The Chilean talismans made by Elder Qigong are powerful enough to kill someone at the great power level if caught off guard. If they hadn't dispersed just now, at least half of them would have been killed. It's a pity there's only one Chilean talisman. Now it's our turn to shine. 9 Nether Descent. What? A saint-level martial art. How can a mere nascent soul cultivator use this? We can't resist this move. Disperse quickly. Such a terrifying power, it's almost comparable to our full-strength attack. Is this a technique from Tianmen sect? Why wasn't this mentioned in the intelligence reports? It's rumored that once Tianmen sect's disciples reach the nascent soul realm, they travel for training, facing life and death. This method of training is unique among all the immortal sections. So, it's not surprising if these disciples gain techniques or inheritances from various ruins. Damn it, compared to those sheltered prodigies of other sects, these Tianmen sect's disciples likely have even more combat experience than we anticipated. We mustn't be careless. Attack with all might. Yes. Understood. It appears the cultivation of these three is far above mine. Just now, I locked onto their auras with my palm strike. If their cultivation were below mine, they wouldn't have been able to escape my palm's restraint. But these three dodged it in an instant. These three are really tough to deal with. This woman's strength is likely not inferior to Tianmen sect's Lin Fan. She might be another trump card of Tianmen sect. Kill her first. Charge. Such speed. Flame wall. No. A fire technique. Could they be? True martial strike. Not good. This is the inheritance of the true martial emperor. It's rumored that 2 years ago, a female cultivator obtained the true martial emperor's inheritance in the true martial hall, and then disappeared. Could she be that woman? Damn it, her cultivation level is clearly lower than ours, yet she's so difficult to handle. Is this the power of an immortal sect prodigy? We must assist and defeat them one by one. Your opponent is us. Demonic bastards. Courting death. There are 3 of them, and this one seems to be the leader. The pressure he excites is the strongest. He's probably not just someone who has recently broken through to the great power realm. Ji Ping, Ulayla, and the people from Qinjilan sect can entangle the other 2 for a short time, but if this person joins the battle, they will be defeated instantly. With this part comes to an end. See you in another video. Until then, take care of yourself.